Welcome back to another Nintendo NX video on the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button for everything Nintendo NX. This is going to be part 2 in my thoughts on PS4 Pro versus Nintendo NX. I'm not sure how much NX discussion I managed to get into part 1. But yeah, apologies I had to split this video up into 2 parts. It's just something which I have to do on YouTube now, because for some stupid reason, whenever I do upload videos, like long videos, they do glitch out. So that is why I do have to split the videos up into parts now, which is unfortunate, but it's just how it is for this channel, unfortunately. I'm not sure what the problem is, but yeah, if I can get to the bottom of it, then it will mean that I can upload longer videos. But yeah, this is part 2. Snorf, take it away. One more thing I want to talk about is how successful will this be? Will the 40 million people that have bought a PS4 go out and pick up a PS4 Pro? I really don't think they will. I don't think a large amount of people will actually upgrade. I think people that have 4K TVs and possibly people that might be interested in PSVR, they might pick up the PS4 Pro. But I think you've got to look at people, they might get confused about so many different PS4 models out there. You've got the Slim, you've got the OG flipping PS4 model, which I think is being discontinued for the Slim, the 500GB one. You've got the 1TB model that I've got right now, and I think there might be another model which I might be missing out on, but you've also got the PS4 Pro as well. Will people get confused? Will people think, oh, is this just an add-on for the PS4, kind of like what people thought about the Wii U? People thought that the Wii U wasn't a brand new console. They thought that it was just an add-on for the Wii. Now, obviously, the PS4 Pro isn't necessarily a brand new console in terms of it being a brand new generation, but it is a brand new console in the sense that it can do some of the stuff, or it can do stuff that the regular PS4 can't do. So will people get confused? Will people think that the PS4 Pro is just an add-on for the PS4? And will people get confused by that? I think that is definitely something which you got to look at. And also, like I said, there is a lot of backlash at this moment in time, because the PS4 Pro doesn't have I think it's an Ultra HD Blu-ray player. I think it is. I might have got that wrong, but there definitely isn't a Blu-ray player in the PS4 Pro. But I do believe that is present in the Xbox One S. So there is a lot of backlash about that at the moment. At this moment in time, if I was to pick up a PS4 Pro, I wouldn't be bothered about that sort of thing. But I know quite a lot of people are. A lot of people are, up in arms about that sort of thing. A lot of people are up in arms about it being not 4K native. A lot of people are concerned about whether it's like in that PlayStation meeting, I've seen reaction to that saying that the focus was just solely on 4K. There was no mention of games running in 1080p 60 FPS. There was no mention of that whatsoever. People are concerned that the focus is just solely on better resolution and not on improving the frame rate. And yeah, I know there's one example of a game running in 1080p 60 FPS, but will it just be a case of like what the PS4 is, where you get a better resolution but the frame rate isn't that great at all? So yeah, that is just my concerns about the PS4 Pro. Not a fan of it at all. I think consoles should just stay consoles, and yeah, I think they should have just waited until the PS5. I really do, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me. But going into the NX, what impact will this have on the NX? Well, obviously the PS4 Pro is costing £350, I think $400 in America. I think the NX has to be below that, especially, I think it's pretty much guaranteed that the NX will not be running games at 4K, upscaled 4K. I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they will take advantage of HDR. Another thing to mention about HDR, it is kind of a bit niche, or niche, I don't know how you pronounce that word. So I'm not sure how many people will be attracted by that. But in terms of the NX, it's got to be costing below £350 and $400, but there is the opportunity there for Nintendo to take advantage of this air I wouldn't really call it frustration in the community, but there is somewhat confusion, and I guess, you know what, I guess there is frustration because, like I said, some people are concerned about the fact that, or the possibility of games not running in 1080p 60 FPS. There is people thinking that the PS4 Pro won't run games at 1080p 60 FPS. They're thinking that it will just be 4K 30 FPS or upscaled 4K at 30 FPS. So there is the opportunity there for Nintendo if they do provide a console experience with the NX. Then pretty much what they could do is, if they did provide a console experience at 1080p 60 FPS below £350, then it could, it could tempt over some of the people that are a little bit pissed off at Sony for bringing in this flipping false generation. Maybe it could take advantage of the anger amongst the Sony fans, and you might get some of those people jumping over that might not necessarily have a 4K TV, might not necessarily have a 4K TV, that might not necessarily want to upgrade to get a 4K TV. Maybe it might get some of those people over to the NX, especially, like I said, if it is cheaper, and especially if it is running games at 1080p native and at 60 FPS. I definitely feel like there is a opportunity there for Nintendo to take advantage of this, but obviously the NX is definitely finalised now, so it might not be doing that at all. I guess my opinion now is that I think next week is the perfect opportunity for Nintendo to reveal the NX. Just because, like I said, people are confused. People are a little bit mad at Sony for bringing in this false generation. People are mad about, like I said, people are getting confused about whether this PS4 Pro will be running games at 1080p 60 FPS. So there is an opportunity there for Nintendo to take advantage of that with the NX. So yeah, watching that PlayStation meeting has got me more excited for the NX because I'm ready for something new, the proper new way, the proper new generation, and not just a console which does pretty graphics. Something which I won't be able to take advantage of because I won't be picking up a 4K TV anytime soon. I know 4K TVs are selling quite well at the moment, but I'm not really sure if it is a mainstream thing at the moment. So yeah, I think with the PS4 Pro, I think there is like a sort of a challenge for Sony to try and make it seem appealing for people that don't want to upgrade to a 4K TV yet, that are stuck with, I'm not necessarily stuck, but might not necessarily want to upgrade to a 4K TV. They just want to stick with their HD TV, their 1080p TV. So yeah, if Nintendo could come in with the NX with a console experience, it might be a hybrid, but maybe when you plug it into the TV, maybe it will run games at 1080p 60 FPS. Maybe that will happen. And if that does happen, or if it is a console running at 1080p 60 FPS native below £350, $400, then like I said, I think there is the opportunity there for Nintendo to do well with the NX. Like I said, I think people are a little bit mad at Sony for the PS4 Pro, so Nintendo could take advantage of that. So yeah, they're just my thoughts on the NX versus the PS4 Neo. So yeah, this video will definitely get split up into parts. I didn't realise this video would go on for that long. I have to split this video up into parts because for some stupid reason it always glitches out whenever I upload videos longer than like 12 minutes. So that is why I'm splitting this video up into two parts. With the NX, I definitely feel like there is the opportunity there for it to do well, because I don't think people want to upgrade to PS4 Pro. I don't think a large amount of people want to do that, especially if they don't have a 4K TV. So that is it for this video, or these two videos. Yeah, that is just it. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I will try and get both parts uploaded on the same day, but if not, then yeah, I'd just like to thank you all for your support on my recent videos. But until next time, I'm out of here for now. Goodbye.